Welcome to our enlightening video, 10 Facts About Plastic Waste. Today, we will delve deep into the alarming reality of our world's plastic problem. We will explore pivotal topics like global plastic production, recycling rates, and the devastating impact on marine life. Understanding these facts is the first step towards creating a more sustainable future. So, get ready to uncover some shocking truths and let's raise the curtain on the grim world of plastic waste. 1. Global plastic production. Plastic production has reached astronomical levels, making its presence felt in every corner of the globe. Astonishingly, approximately 400 million tons of plastic are produced globally each year. This growing trend can be traced back to the flexibility and convenience that plastics offer in our everyday lives. However, the dark side of this convenience is that a significant proportion of these plastics end up as waste instead of in productive use. Think of it as creating a mountain out of a pile of sand, except this sand never disappears. The ease with which we produce plastic mirrors its difficulty in disposal, pointing to a pressing challenge in managing this excessive output. As production climbs, so does the environmental burden, with urgency mounting to address this cyclical issue in a sustainable manner. 2. Single-use plastics. Single-use plastics are one of the most notorious contributors to our global waste problems. These items, such as straws, bags, and packaging, are designed to be used just once and then discarded. Remarkably, about 50% of all plastic produced worldwide falls into this category. While they offer momentary convenience, their environmental impact is long-lasting and profound. It's like throwing a pebble into a pond, creating ripples that spread far beyond the initial point of contact. These plastics accumulate in landfills, waterways, and oceans, contributing heavily to the overwhelming amounts of plastic waste we must contend with. We often take these items for granted, not realizing the immense footprint they leave behind long after their brief utility has expired. 3. Ocean pollution. The oceans, once pristine, are now under siege from plastic waste. Each year, between 8 to 12 million tons of plastic find their way into the sea. This is akin to dumping a garbage truck full of plastic into our oceans every single minute. The oceans, teeming with biodiversity and life, are slowly choking as these plastics infiltrate marine ecosystems. This ongoing influx of debris alters the marine environment, much in the way that a persistent leak in a water tank leads to eventual destruction. As ocean pollution continues unabated, it poses a grave threat not only to marine life but also to the health of global ecosystems. The gravity of the situation is glaringly clear and demands immediate attention and action. 4. Microplastics problem. One of the silent threats posed by plastic waste is the issue of microplastics, tiny plastic particles that result from the degradation of larger plastic pieces. These minuscule particles have been discovered in drinking water, the food chain, and even human blood. Imagine sprinkling salt onto a meal. Just as it permeates every bite, microplastics work their way into various aspects of our lives. The insidious nature of microplastics is their invisibility, making this an easily overlooked menace with profound implications. Their presence is not only an ecological concern but also poses potential health risks to humans and animals alike. As they become more prevalent, understanding and mitigating the effects of microplastics become crucial for environmental and public health. 5. Recycling rates. Recycling, often touted as a remedy for plastic waste, has sadly achieved dismal results. Shockingly, only about 9% of all plastic waste ever created has been recycled effectively. The rest finds unethical exits, lying in landfills, incinerated, or worse, polluting the environment. Attempting to recycle is, in reality, akin to recovering a few droplets from a spilling bucket. It's an inadequate response to the magnitude of the problem. Many of the plastics we see as recyclable lack the infrastructure to effectively sort and process them. This disparity highlights an urgent need for developing advanced recycling capabilities and strategies to handle the astronomical amounts of out-of-control plastic waste. 6. Marine life impact. Plastic waste is a pervasive menace to marine life, impacting over 700 species of marine animals. These creatures face dire consequences, often ingesting or becoming entangled in plastic debris. Imagine a beautiful work of art, a ballet, and then think about dancers entangled in stubborn wires, struggling to move freely. Such is the scenario for countless aquatic species trapped in the noose of oceanic litter. From tiny plankton to majestic whales, plastics infiltrate the food chain and affect ecosystems. These interactions lead to dire effects on biodiversity and have cascading impacts, further unraveling the delicate balance of marine habitats. The imperative to act has never been more evident. 7. Plastic bag usage. A plastic bag might be used for a mere 12 minutes on average, but its environmental impact lingers much longer. Unlike an apple that decomposes and feeds the earth, these bags may take up to a millennium to decompose fully. Think of it like tossing a coin into a wishing well. While the act is fleeting, the coin remains submerged for years to come. The ephemeral nature of plastic bags is at odds with their longevity in the environment. As these bags accumulate in the natural world, they contribute disproportionately to the veritable mountain of plastic waste, posing threats to wildlife and ecosystems worldwide. 8. Global impact. The burden of plastic waste is not evenly distributed, with certain countries producing more than others. The top 5 nations grappling with staggering levels of plastic waste are the United States, China, India, Indonesia, and Brazil. They stand like massive pillars in the fight against this overwhelming global issue. Each country, in its way, reflects unique challenges and solutions in addressing this environmental threat. From consumer habits to industrial processes, understanding the global perspective helps tailor effective strategies necessary to mitigate this burgeoning problem. Cooperation worldwide is crucial as these major players influence plastic waste management on a global scale. 9. Economic cost. Plastic pollution doesn't just damage ecosystems, it comes with an economic cost, too. It's estimated to saddle the global economy with expenses totaling around $13 billion annually. Imagine a small city, prosperous and thriving, instead burdened with immense debts that stifle growth and opportunity. This cost manifests in the impact on marine ecosystems, fisheries, and tourism, affecting livelihoods and local economies. Framing the issue in terms of finance can galvanize action by communicating the tangible effects of plastic waste. As the world grapples with this economic burden, there's an ever-increasing need for innovative solutions that cut fiscal losses while safeguarding the environment. 10. Future predictions. The future projections of plastic waste paint a grim picture, highlighting the urgency of the matter. Alarming predictions suggest that if current trends persist, by 2050, the oceans will contain more plastic than fish by weight. It's like envisioning a world where the sky is permanently overcast, blotting out optimism with a foreboding shroud of neglect. The continuation of these habits in plastic consumption and disposal is unsustainable and demands action. As society envisions a sustainable outlook on production and consumption, changing habits now could prevent an ecological catastrophe. Mobilizing change to avert this future is critical, for the time to act is now.